Stadium World Cup Daily, our first close game of this year's World Cup. And what a thriller at Chepauk it is turning out to be. We are witnessing the final few overs. Pakistan need 15 of
For me
37.
in the part, it looked like it will be a easy game for South Africa the way they were playing. But
Yeah,
after Markram's wicket, it looks like they will again go. It will go down as a very last over, or maybe at least last few balls to spare. I feel.
I think they're counting on South Africa is waiting for Pakistan to give it to Nawaz or somebody because I think Mohammad Wasim is injured, may not be able to complete his quota. So this is going to be an interesting few overs to watch. 2 wickets, 15 runs to get, six overs in hand. So the balls are definitely not an issue.
And
But
Shaheen also is bowled out, so they are counting the overs of the main bowlers, and they will target the lesser bowlers.
yes, so 6 overs. So who's going to bowl now? Okay, no, it looks like Wasim is bowling. He's marking his run up now. Before we move further, how was it? What a game actually. I mean, finally it took more than half the tournament for us to see a very very close game. The closest game otherwise was um, what is it? Sorry, uh, India versus New Zealand.
Yeah,
This
that's good.
yeah, this comes to mind. Finally, uh, more than half of the tournament later, it has come. But there I that. But as long as it comes, it is good.
And it's also evident that whenever South Africa has been put into chase, they struggle.
Yep.
That showed in Netherlands. They lost that match. They couldn't chase out. Today they were also going pretty well, but as soon as Markram's wicket gone and Coates' wicket gone, they look very, very like they can still lose the game. It looks like that. So I think there is some question marks on South Africa's chasing, whatever the target may be.
Yeah, I think so. This was some reckless batting. Like it was like baseball. In like they were trying to hit every ball. They had so many balls left. What was the need to hit every ball for six? The way Jansen got out, the way Miller got out, the way Markram got out, the way Klaasen got out. Like all of them, to be honest. Um, they were all chasing balls. I mean, they were all trying to accelerate as though they needed the what do you say net run rate go through the to the final or something like that. What was the need? First, ensure 2 points. Now, Pakistan are milking the situation. They are slowing down the game. They are making the South African batsmen feel nervous. I mean, this is very good tactics from Pakistan. They're making them wait. They're not giving them anything easy.
Are they par with the timer or are they behind it? I'm not sure.
Uh, I think so. They are behind it because it is 10 right now. Usually by this time the game should be over, no? Or
Yes,
we
yes, exactly.
or we have had or we have had so many one-sided games that we don't even know when the game should actually end.
Yeah, because most of the games get over by 41, 42
Yeah,
overs.
42. Yeah, 42 overs. Yes. So today, now is the time for Pakistan to squeeze.
Squeeze
This is a
it.
great opportunity.
They should squeeze in the singles which they were giving earlier, so that they have to hit a big shot, so that there they can make some mistakes.
Roth has 1 over. Wasim has 2 overs. Okay, if they're smart about it, they can just wait for uh,
Three more.
yeah, the spinners to come in. But they were struggling to pick Osama Mir. So again, whenever we have seen concussion substitute come into the game, we have always seen the concussion substitute like change the face of the game. Today, Osama Mir, what inspired selection. I mean, they had no choice. I hope Shadab is well and he's fit for the next game. But Osama Mir delivering where Shadab struggled.
Exactly. So even I think if Shadab would have bowled, we wouldn't have that impressive how Usama Mir is. But I would say Usama Mir also is pretty much he is also a little inconsistent. You can see today a lot of full tosses, short balls he was not consistent. I think he could have been consistent little more, then he would have got more wickets, and that the scenario could have been a different one.
Yeah, he looked very nervous in the first over because when I was watching him in the first over, his actions also for the six balls were different. Like his run up was different. I mean, I guess he was. I mean, this was like he was fighting for a spot in this team. I remember like our subscriber um, is saying who's saying about Chahel, who was reminding about Chahel's concussion substitute. I think so. Concussion. Chahel also was in a similar situation where he was in the verge of being out of the team, and then he got an opportunity like that, and then he cemented his place in the squad.
Yeah.
I hope this is the case for Usama Mir as well. Today, delivering finally when they needed him the most. The wicket of Makram turned the game for Pakistan today.
Yeah, he was the key for them because he was holding at one end and he was letting others to play freely, and he was also playing attacking shots. I feel that he was lucky earlier. He got some few edges, few top edges went past the fielders of Makram. He got lucky earlier. I feel because of and he was struggling, but he was trying to manufacturing some shots. And since he was just playing his shots, he got one wrong and got caught.
Yeah, but there were some brave shots by Macron today.
Yeah, that's
One uppercut like was like fantastic. I mean, that was like very intentional, but should have seen his game through. Seen his this game through for South Africa, considering he is the senior person in the team and he was at the crease. So this had to be like Macron has actually thrown the game. If South Africa go on to lose this game, I think so. Majority of the responsibility has to rest on the shoulders of Aiden Macron, who didn't deliver. Because having scored 90 odd runs, you should then see this game through. With what he had, like when he was playing, they needed 24 of 50 odd deliveries. So there was like cakewalk. What was the need for that kind of a shot?
yeah. I don't even understand. I think what they're trying to do, they do not want to be in that
Why now
situation.
Pakistan need to be like sensible here. They're giving away extras. So this is not going to help the case because
Yeah,
they can do
they've
it
been
in singles
sleeping
and
goal
doubles.
today. There's been a lot of start of the inning itself. They gave White 5 runs. Uh, so
Yeah,
even a lot of
how
extras there.
valuable those 5 runs is going to be today for them. This is difficult.
See,
This is difficult to watch.
I know they are getting little reverse swing, but they are not bowling in the right channel. If they bowl it correctly, I think they will get definitely wickets.
True.
Considering they have only Maharaj, but he's also kind of it's not a kind of established batsman. He can rotate and give those singles. That's it. So you uh, try not to give them easy runs like they are giving right now, giving wides, giving very pretty easy singles. They are just nudging here and there. They should try to stop that. Let them hit more. Try to hit brave shots for boundaries rather than
Yeah,
just
I think so.
losing.
Yeah, if they hit a boundary and they get over the line, but I think so. Pakistan are fighting for their place in the tournament. Should they lose today, I think so. Only a mathematical possibility keeps them in the tournament.
I was reading somewhere even if South Africa wins today, lot of team will get out of the tournament, including Pakistan. So
Yeah.
it will be between Sri Lanka and Australia for the fourth place then.
So then this is going to be very crucial over Pakistan's future, presumably at the hands of Harris Roff.
And
Harris Roff can deliver. Harris Roff has done it in the past, but today is the day that
he has taken always like considering he's bowling to tailenders, he should bowl his Yorker, the pace which he bowls at
you
his
should.
Yorker speed
I think you should keep it on the stumps. Don't give any
yeah,
width.
that's what he should do. Let's see what he does.
The, fir-
Considering
the
he has
first
2 overs and
the first ball. Mickey Arthur seems very excited. Maybe he has his own revenge also to take here.
Mickey Arthur is always an exciting character. You know, whenever this whatever the situation is, he is always animated. You can see his actual real. He wears he
Engidi has
wears
no clue.
emotions on his face.
Engidi has no clue what is happening. Poor Engidi. I mean, come on. I mean, you got to give it to him. Harris Ruff is bowling at more than 145 clicks at you. And I'm sure he's going to target his body. Again,
Oh, this
no,
is
no,
last
no,
over. I
no.
thought he has another over. Okay.
No, this is the last over of off. So that is what. So this is going to be very crucial. South Africa at least need to be like a little sensible here and play out rough.
They should keep slip balls right now, I would say.
They will
Oh,
edge for sure.
this is a nervous watch. This is a
Yeah,
very nervous watch. Yeah.
it is nervous watch for anyone, and especially for the fans of Pakistan and South Africa.
Obviously, it will be.
Yeah, I mean South Africa having done all the hard work with the bat just to throw it away in the end, living up to the oh what a catch! Harris
Come on,
Ruff,
Harry.
Harris Ruff, Harris Ruff plucks one out of thin air. Leading edge, Ngidi beaten for pace, top edges it. Harris Ruff dives forward and takes the catch.
For
Brilliant.
me,
Pakistan,
it is 10
Pakistan
seconds
fighting.
delay.
Pakistan fighting. What a catch!
Well, left-handed catch. No, it was on his follow through, but any which ways it was low, and it
Yeah,
was
he gave it his all. This is a brilliant catch.
brilliant catch, man. Brilliant.
Ngidi again clueless. Ngidi clueless. South Africa.
Rob is down on his knees. He's like totally
Costa
exhausted.
is giving it his all.
No, this is sabotage by South Africa. A game that they should have won with maybe even 10 overs to spare. They seem to like have really lost the plot here. Tabre Samsi on the onto strike. Will he
I
survive three
don't
balls?
I don't see Shamsi playing his balls, but let's see how he survives these three balls. Let's see if he can. Then I think then Maharaj should take most of the strike
I
and
think I think I think it is sensible for Pakistan to win for the tournament's sake because other teams stay alive with a fighting chance. Because
someone
I
is
mean South Af-
saying
so
Shamsi comes with
I have no what do you say uh, time for South Africa, but this is time and again they keep doing this. I don't understand with the quality of batting that they had, with the start that they had, why should they find themselves in such trouble is beyond me. Again, Pakistan should have batted full 50 overs. Had they
Yeah,
had had they had additional, they had batted the full 50 overs, 20, 30 runs more on this particular pitch. They could have had an easier win, maybe.
yeah. Initially they lost a lot of wickets up front. Five wickets.
Oh,
5 wickets they lost up front within 130, 140 odd runs. And after that, some consolidation from Shadab and Saud Shakeel. Otherwise, they would have got bowled out pretty much like within 220, 230, I would say.
yeah, I mean, so that was the fight back
Yeah.
from. So it was an interesting first innings actually because
Oh,
it was initially South Africa was on top, and then Pakistan came fighting, and then again South Africa came fighting and restricted them to got them all out in 46 and a half overs. So that was again comeback from South Africa. Then again, when South Africa were batting, they were batting beautifully up front. And then South Pakistan came back. So this has been a seesaw battle again a wide. Come on, guys, you need to stop doing this.
come on, you're not much runs to defend. Come on.
And that's it. I mean, next over is, I think, Wasim Jr. will bowl the next over.
Yeah, he will.
And then they're out of paces.
Then it'll be Nawaz. Come on, dude. How can you bowl that wide and all, dude?
Even if he gets a bat to it, it is 4 runs. Actually, wide is a good result for Pakistan. Only gone for 1 run. Even if he just gets a feather onto it, it is 4 runs.
Come on, Ralph.
A lot of Pakistani fans will be eagerly waiting for this particular result.
Yeah, their future in this tournament depends on this match. So if they lose, they are out of the tournament. So
But is there a mathematical probability that they will qualify? I think so. There is a mathematical probability that they'll qualify.
yes, there is, but it is depending on a lot of
Other results.
scenarios which should go with them and should go with other teams first.
This is what do you think? Pakistan having to bowl like this to win a game will give them a little bit more confidence in the next game, because finally when Shaheen Shah Afridi is delivering with the ball, you can see Pakistan, all other bowlers also delivering with the ball.
Yeah, obviously it is. I think for them, what because they have been so used to getting taking wickets up front,
With
and when
Shaheen,
they
yes.
don't take wickets there in that particular 10 over slot, they feel like they are mentally down. They can't win from there. That's what I think the attitude of the
or the mentality of the players right now. So if
Huge,
they
huge, huge appeal. Huge appeal. Do Pakistan go for a review? LBW appeal.
are they going, I don't
Babar,
know.
Babar is still thinking, and Babar goes for the review.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Oh,
For me, it is 10 to 15 seconds delay.
you
But
should
it
be
looks
seeing it
close,
now.
no? But maybe it's going.
Height,
You think
or it's at best. I think so. It's going to be umpire's call.
it's not bad for sure.
Yeah, it is not bad. He's beaten for pace. There's no like they are getting beaten for pace. So a bat is not going to be an issue here at all. I think so. Height or going down leg or just clipping leg is what it is going to be for
Even umpires
Cameos.
is signaling that it's going like
Oh, no, no,
splitting.
no, 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 no. This could be close. It's hit him below the knee roll.
I don't know. For me, it's 15 seconds delay. Your reaction will tell me.
So I'll give you a very like you'll not know. What if the game is over by the time? Wait, let me.
No, it looks like it is umpire's call. The impact is closer, but I think it goes as umpire's call. But let's see what are they looking at Sneeko here? It's
No,
clearly
I don't understand why they wait for certain like these kind of situations. Why they wait for Snicko? It's just totally
because
pointless.
it's evident that bat and ball is like there's a huge light year difference there. Still, they are
No,
taking.
no, no. It's ball tracking, and I looks out. Oh, umpire's call. Pakistan just South Africa survived by the skin of the teeth. Just had the umpire given it out, Pakistan would have won the game. Now let us see what happens in the next over. This is going to be a very interesting few minutes for us to watch along. Temba Bavuma looks nervous. He's back. He's back after an illness, but with the bat, he did start off well. Bavuma, what do you think? He was a little bit more aggressive today.
Yeah, and to support him, Decox gave them a pretty good start. Especially Shaheen Shah's over, he scored 4 boundaries up front, and also that transpired with to Bahuma. He played some very good shots. Especially,
Yeah,
he was not afraid today. He was not defensive today. He was trying to play
true.
his shots, which fetched him few runs. So it was good to see that he scored some runs today.
Shamsi giving some words of advice to coach, say like, do this, do this. Let us see what is going to happen.
But I still
I'm,
feel like
Maharaj, sorry.
Hendricks should have been there, but you
But
have a
that,
captain if you don't bench him.
yeah,
Then
well, you can't, like, illness, he sat out 2 games. Obviously, he comes back, then Hendricks has to make way. Wasim Jr. bowling to Keshav Maharaj. It is going to be an interesting over because this is going to be last Pakistan pacer available. Should South Africa survive this over, maybe they have a better chance. But will they survive this over? That is a question. Again, another wide. Come on, man. This is sabotage. Having Babar is fuming there. Babar is fuming because you can only do so much, right, as a captain. At the end of the day, the bowler has to bowl to the field, not bowl. I mean, that's a
if
big
you look
wide.
at the
That's not even like a
situation,
small wide. That is a big wide.
I mean, look at the situation. You know that ball is reverse swinging. You should start from somewhere like fifth or sixth stump channel so that it is
Yeah.
within the line of the stump.
Oh,
I had the umpire given that out last over.
yeah. Yeah, it would have stayed, right? I mean, that's how it works. But having said that, there was this one whose dismissal was it, South Africa? Both were umpires called, just
Yeah,
clipping.
yeah. That is Van der Dussen's wicket.
Van der Dussens, yeah, Van der Dussens, just clipping. I mean, to the naked eye, it looked knocked out, but the
Yeah,
umpire gave
even
out.
Yeah, some decisions go in your
Your
favor,
way,
sometimes
some
it doesn't.
don't go, but it averages out in throughout your career, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's part and parcel of the game. It is sometimes luck is involved. Even that decision, it looked like it is missing the leg stump, and even umpires was confident, but the sneak, when they took DRS, it showed that it just it's not even like some part just nicking the leg stump. So yeah, so you can't just give it as a wrong decision by umpire. See,
Maharaj takes a single. They are just one
they
hit
will
away,
run to they will
one hit
run to
away, and a one wicket away. One hit away and one wicket away. Which is going? Which is it going to be? Is it
I
going
mean,
to be?
they should be brave to keep players inside, not to give single to Shamsi
Yeah,
because they don't.
Maharaj is a more like better
Yeah,
batsman. Maybe keep more Shamsi on strike. Yes, Pakistan needs to be, but they are afraid of that edge also. I think because a boundary here kills it for Pakistan. That is the problem.
yeah.
Oh, three more balls for Shamsi to survive. Will he survive? Shrikant's feeling the pressure, drinking some water, taking fluids.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, you will be nervous. Oh, I mean, you will obviously be nervous considering as a cricket fan, not as a team fan.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm sure Chennai crowd is enjoying this to the
yeah,
fullest. I mean, pretty good turnout also in Chennai for a non-India game and during a weekday as well. I mean, I know it is the start of the weekend.
and yeah, even considering this is the first game, it has gone so close. The previous one was India New Zealand. This is the I would say the closest because they need one wicket and Sri Lanka and South Africa need 6 runs. So by far this is the closest, and these kind of games fans craze for. They look for these kind of games, this nail biters, and they gave the single away. 5 more runs. See that's what they should have
That is what
keep
like
keep one behind, but also keep a cover. No,
Babar has one extra fielder in, by the way, or I don't know if he's forced to have an extra fielder because of the time restrictions. Um,
I don't think he will mind keeping four fielders outside right now. He want to save single.
No, I would say get one more ball fielder in. Keep three outside. Keep one at third man, one at fine leg maybe for the edges, and then have all the rest of the fielders in because any which way your bowlers are bowling at the stump, to have them bowl at the stump as fast as they can. Last ball by Wasim Jafar. Oh, sorry, Wasim Junior. Wasim Jafar. Mohammad Wasim Junior. Will it be the ball for Pakistan?
let's see. I think he will again try to.
Whoa. The number of edges and misses in this particular game has been fantastic. Pakistan
Oh,
hanging on
that's
by both the teams hanging on by a thread. A boundary here changes it all for South Africa. A wicket here changes it all for Pakistan. What will it be? And who will bowl the next over? What's your call?
I think it will be Nawaz.
Nawaz, Usama Mir, and Iftikhar. There are three options.
I think they will give it to Nawaz.
Chacha,
No, I don't think right now they will give Chacha.
it
I
is
think maybe
Nawaz. I see Nawaz taking the guard. Yes.
see the next one. Obviously, if it goes to next over, it will be Musama. Then again Nawaz. That's what I feel it is going.
It's going to happen if it goes till that far.
I don't think so. It'll go that far. I think so. This over will decide the game. I think either way, I think so because they have been waiting for this particular over to go after the bowler. So finally, when they see a spinner coming, they'll also be tempted to go after the spinner. So this is also presumably a chance for the spinner to take the wicket as well. Uh,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
just don't bowl extras. Just don't overthrow. Pakistan just should stick to the basics here. Be sensible, and I think so. They should be. They are the favorites to win here because you can see that Maharaj and Shamsi both are under tremendous pressure here to finish this job for them. Pakistan seems to be a little bit more confident here, but now with the spinner, I think so they would want to have long on and long off.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah,
because they would want to like slog. If they slog,
maybe a deep mid wicket as well.
I think they should keep three like mid wicket, long on, long off. They should keep these
And
three.
covers, you don't want to cover the covers because I think the edges are covered because you can have them, so that is fine.
Yeah.
So I think so straight down the yeah, I think Babar is also thinking the same. I see a similar field there. Nawaz too, top brace
Nawaz would be
Shamsi.
like he's remembering that.
Shamsi. Actually, South Africa can play it to this. They can just sensibly take the singles here because now they're not going to get beaten for pace. They're not afraid facing the bowler here. If they're sensible, they can just nudge the ball around the corner, take couple of runs. Then Pakistan will panic. They will do something extraordinary. They will try to do something extraordinary. Then you'll get the loose ball and then go for it. What is your call? Who's going to win?
I think
This
by
is
the
the
look
closest.
of it, South Africa will win it.
Whoa.
Um,
Okay, I go for Pakistan. I think let the choker tag remain with the chokers.
I mean, yeah, they could have won this match half an hour back itself, but now
Yeah, we were preparing for a regular live, right? We were not. And is that a four? Yes, that is a boundary, and that is game, set, and match. So South Africa win. Shrikant, your call is the correct call. Maharaj, Maharaj showing it how to do it. Pakistan heartbroken, presumably out of the tournament.
Yeah,
And
they have.
South Africa finally ditched the chokers tag.
I mean, look at that ball. You should be brave enough to flight
Yeah,
it.
down the leg side, it like with that particular field, Babar looks really angry there. I mean, Babar would have half his mind to just go into the dressing room and like abuse four of his players there. The number of wides unnecessarily after they were 2 wickets away, they gave away three wides. Three
I mean,
wides.
they gave away easy runs to them without much of exercise or hard uh, like shots to play. It was a
Yeah,
very
this is
easy.
this. Yeah, this is the. I mean, Pakistan have themselves to blame. They should have batted the full 50 overs. First basic rule of every game, any limited over cricket game, bat all your overs. They didn't bat all their overs. Had they got those 10, 15 runs extra, maybe that would have helped them today.
I mean, seriously, actually, they were not towards the end of when the spinners were bowling. I didn't see brave enough. Apart from Usama Mir, whenever he's pitching it up front, he was little bit brave enough to bowl those. But when I see Nawaz bowling, he was just trying to contain runs rather than taking wickets because match
Yeah,
is
I mean,
already gone.
but
See, even the
I
last ball which he bowled to Samji and Maharaj, he could have tossed it up, invited them.
maybe it is chance for Pakistan to try the combination of Shadab and Usama Mir together rather than Nawaz because I don't think so. Nawaz delivers much with the ball. It is like short ball down the leg side.
And
Come
also,
on.
I feel considering Nawaz giving you batting there, that's why he's getting selected in this playing 11 right now. And Usama Mir doesn't give you that many runs with the bat. That's something which is going against him in this playing 11.
But the crowds at Chennai have been treated to a thriller. Finally, a thriller in the World Cup. For them, their money is worth. And I'm sure that they really enjoy the game. It's a very sensible crowd down there in Chennai.
Maharaj has gone totally red after his celebration. You can see
Yeah,
his full.
Maharaj. I mean, half the anger for Maharaj should be also at Aiden Markram because you can't leave a team like that. When you are in a position to finish and finish easily, you should finish that game. I agree. If it was a close game, he was feeling pressure and he got out like that. That is understandable because that is fine. But having been set batsman, when you read 24 odd runs from 50, 55 odd deliveries, I mean, you should take the sensible option. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it today, but it didn't cost South Africa their 2 points. South Africa move on in this particular World Cup.
And they
Pakistan,
moved to
yeah,
top position.
having played one game extra, no, 2 games
Yeah.
extra,
No, one game. They have played 6 games.
6 games, and they have better net run rate.
Little bit, yeah. So they have now 10 points with, let's see what their net run rate shows. But
Okay,
yeah, commendable how Pakistan at least showed some fight today,
Yeah,
rather
it
than
is. With the ball, they were better.
like,
With the ball, they were better. I think so. With the bat, again, a lot of questions to be asked to Pakistan because again, their lower middle order had to bail them out. Babar was
yeah,
slow. Babar.
the moment when Babar and Rizwan doesn't perform or doesn't give you runs up front, you can see how Pakistan gets troubled with their middle order. It showed today, but luckily and thankfully with Shadab and Saud, who played really sensible innings. They could have played little more that sensible innings till 45th over. I was thinking they should play the same momentum till 45th over. Then they
Yeah,
should have
yeah. They could have
accelerated.
then accelerated then forward. Yeah, they should have. The goal should have been to bat 50 overs
Yeah.
completely rather than not bat to three, two and a half, 3 overs. That end of the day, that proved detrimental to Pakistan because had they had the 20, 30 runs extra, they could have played with it.
Yeah, obviously, that's exactly what was missing today. Again, their opener Imam didn't perform anything. He didn't score much. Shafique is one of the rare early outing. Like he got out pretty early today. But once they lost two batsmen up front, then again they did some little bit of consolidation. But again they couldn't continue the partnership. Again, who got Rizwan got out. Then when Iftikhar and Babar was consolidating and they scored some 30-40 runs, and then Iftikhar got out. I don't understand why Iftikhar sent up
Ahead of South. I think South was better suited in that position rather than Iftikhar. Iftikhar, they can actually utilize him before Shadab, and he could have he could have played his own game because they knew he cannot play spin that much like convincingly. And today it showed he was not able to play spinners. He was not able to play. He was not able to read Shamsi. He was playing in the back foot only to the fast bowlers. He was trying to hit runs.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
picking him off the pitch. He couldn't read him off the hand. So yeah,
yeah, so
that was.
it was, you know that he in middle overs, Maharaj and Shamsi is going to bowl. And if you're not reading them, obviously no point sending Iftikhar up front, top of the order in three down. So I thought they made a mistake there by sending Iftikhar ahead of Saud Shakeel. And when even I thought Babar got out, they consolidated pretty well. Yeah, only thing like they could have something with the bat they could have done better, considering they have opted to bat and considering South Africa is not a good chaser. They should have thought about it and should have batted more towards the end. They could have easily got today 300 if they have just played sensibly.
Shamsi is being awarded the player of the match. What do you think? Who is your player of the match?
I think yeah, he was deserving. He took 4 wickets, if I'm not wrong.
But tailenders, I mean, two to three players were the tailenders. But yeah, I agree. Who do you give it to? It is a very tricky game. Who do you give it to? You can't give it to Markram because he didn't do what had to be done. Um, I would rather give it to, yeah, some Shamsi over Markram. Yes, I agree. And he's also coming back into the 11, right? He was dropped for a couple of games. He's also coming back. So bowlers who are being dropped and are coming back are proving a point nowadays. That's good to know. That's good to see.
Yeah, so it's good to see that they are coming back. Even we saw some good performance, good batting by Bauma. He also came back today. He was not defending about he was doing in previous 3-4 matches. Today he was both attacking a bit more. He has changed his intentions today,
He,
but
he he saw Hendricks play and he knew his head would be on the chopping block if he doesn't perform in a similar way. I mean, that's also good. That's what competition does. It brings the
yeah.
best out of every player. So that is good. But now South Africa also have certain questions to answer here. What looked like a comfortable chase, they almost bottled it. I mean, they lived up to their titles of chokers, and it should be concerning for them. I'm sure the fans would be happy with the 2 points, but going forward, if you want to win the World Cup, this kind of performance is also not acceptable.
Yeah, exactly. Considering you are chasing a modest target and you got a pretty much brilliant start. I think they played. shots too many, one shot too many they have played. They've been
Yeah,
trying to be too aggressive. They are trying to manufacture shot when it is not required, and the situation even doesn't demand that to play like that. If they have won this game by 5 or 6 wickets, it would have been a better result for them, considering okay they can chase as well in the spinning
yeah,
condition which
they would have ticked all those boxes, right? What and all that
yeah.
you have to do correctly. This was a big opportunity for South Africa to show to the world that they can be sensible in chase. Today they get away because the score was a little modest, or they initially got enough runs, and it was
enough runs.
not. And Pakistan didn't have a quality bowler because they used up their three quality bowlers up front as well.
Exactly, and when you talk about then spinners of Pakistan, they also didn't help. They also did help South Africa's cause. They knew what they want to do. They played out their main bowlers that they did pretty much sensible. That was a sensible thing which they did. They played out their main bowlers when spinners came.
They knew that it's not going to happen much, and field got spread out. They needed some 10 or 11 runs, which they scored within 10 balls, which they were not able to do when the main bowlers were
Yeah.
bowling.
Yeah, this is, I mean, in terms of Pakistan, where do they go from here? Do they now just experiment as much as they can, enjoy the tournament? There's no
I think
point
they
now.
should.
Yeah, exactly. I think they should enjoy the tournament, the rest of the tournament, not considering
And
their
then try
chances
to
of
disrupt some
qualifying.
parties. Like, try to disrupt some parties. Go ahead, beat
Exactly.
England. Yeah, go ahead, beat England. Everybody's beating England. Go beat England. I mean, have fun, right? Why shouldn't you have fun?
And also, this World Cup will show them where they actually stand rather than be in their own world where they are winning in their favorable conditions. Now they will know that even though they are winning their favorable conditions, so when they are coming with the A teams of other countries, they know where they are lacking
The
and they
the
can
bubble
improve.
has burst for Pakistan. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were cocooned in the UAE and Pakistan bubble. A little bit Zimbabwe as well. They were cocooned in that particular world. The moment they stepped out of it, even the Asia Cup showed them glimpses of it. Unfortunately, they lost a key bowler as well, so that also makes matters worse for them. And here, overall, it has been a poor show by Pakistan with the bat, with the ball, with the field, on the
I think
field.
I think yeah, they should say that they can give or they can say that yeah they missed out, they missed Naseem Shah in this World Cup, but it's just the one player. You have so many other players, right? So what
True.
they should be thinking about building their bench strength rather than okay, we are missing out this key player, so we are not able to compete that properly. So they should now considering they are not just 11 players, they should have at least 20 players in their including the
Yeah, they should have a
high
pool of
quality cricket.
minimum. Any quality international side should have a pool of 20-25 players to pick from on any given day. Unfortunately, Pakistan seem to have very little bench strength. But there are other teams as well on similar situations. I mean, India were on similar situations few years ago, but they seem to have learned from that particular mistake, and they are moving forward in the right direction. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. What do you see?
We have
two games right tomorrow.
Yes.
first morning is the clash between the Titans, Australia and New Zealand.
That is going to be a very interesting game because Australia also presumably fighting to stay. I mean, to stay higher up in the table because a
Yeah,
defeat now would derail all the hard work that they have done so far in the tournament. They've come back well. I agree. The win against Netherlands, though the media and everybody is touting out to be that Australia is back. I would also say with the same in the same line. I would say before putting a full stop, I would say it is only Netherlands, and they just battered Netherlands. Let us see what happens with to Australia when they are also playing a very good side tomorrow in
and I think it will be very interesting like today's game because Netherlands is not Netherlands, sorry, New Zealand is not going to like
Washed away or go away pretty easily. They will
because they
obviously come back stronger. They are a strong team, so they
yeah
cannot take this game as very light, or maybe they cannot think okay this is a 2 point. Obviously they have to fight it out. Netherlands is not giving going to give you pretty easily.
yeah and also they are also coming off a defeat to India, so they would also want to get back to winning ways,
And
because
also the
nobody.
way of defeat to India is not something which is concerning to them because it is the better team who won the game that day.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
Considering all three aspects.
as a side, I feel you should want to continue the winning momentum again. One more loss for New Zealand, that means then there is a major hiccup in their road to the final or the semis. Uh, Presuming that that is what they would like to see their team be there. But having said that, who do you think are favorites for tomorrow?
Oh, for me, I feel somewhere I feel it will be New Zealand who will come out good
Okay.
because they have a lot of players who are currently in form. Their bowlers are pretty much in form. They have Matt Henry, Boult,
I think they have.
Santner.
I think they have the better bowlers. I mean,
They have better
maybe the
bowlers. They are batters who are in form, except from few.
but
Uh,
the Australians are back in form. Uh,
yeah, they are
Back in form.
Warner is in form. Maxwell is in form.
I mean, Maxwell, you saw his shots that day. He was reverse sweeping a fast bowler, who's bowling at 140 kilometers to six. He was,
Ma-
I don't know, he's a
Maxwell,
freak.
once he starts bullying you, then he will not, like, he doesn't know when to stop. That is the thing with Maxwell. He will just go on a rampage. But if he doesn't deliver, it is a major time flop. It is two extremes for Maxwell. There is nothing in between. There is nothing. There is no room for consistency in Maxwell's playbook. I don't think so.
Even
Consistency is even like he understands what consistency is. He just knows, you know what, I need to put on a big show, and that is what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to entertain the crowd. He's like he likes that kind of a stage where he is delivering everything. So that is what I'm sure because Australia New Zealand itself is a big rivalry, so he would love to repeat his uh, his game against Netherlands versus New Zealand.
yeah, I mean, when if you see the last game in which they played against Netherlands, it was Maxwell. If he got out during that moment because they were 290 something for six. If Maxwell got out that moment, they scored. They played only 41 over by that time. I
They would
don't
have
think
got
they would have played 50
400.
whole, and obviously probably 70 80 runs short.
Yeah, easily. And but I don't think so. Even then, Netherlands would have chased it down, uh, because
Yeah, that's there. But that why I meant to say that the impact which Maxwell creates for you,
yeah,
uh, yeah, as we mentioned
he's a,
that
no, he's a
he's
game
someone.
changer. He's a game changer. If he gets going, it is very difficult to stop him. There is no boundary big enough to contain him. Uh,
Yes,
I mean, those are really, really powerful hits. God save the bowlers when he's in the mood to play like that. But
yes. I mean,
good
he's
thing
the
good
fit
thing
side
for
of it.
bowlers
He'll
is
hit the right side of
most
it.
often than not he's not in a mood to play like that. So that is one
Yes,
thing, one relief.
that showed in Pakistan game. The first ball he played.
Yeah, he just threw it away. Yes, true.
I
Okay,
mean, you cannot like totally depend on him. You can say, yeah, he's there. If he plays, it will be brilliant. If
brilliant.
he
Yes.
doesn't, he will not.
He will not be there. True. Market, I don't think so. Maxwell is not somebody who will bank on to finish a game. Maxwell is brilliant if he's batting up front. When he's batting first is when Maxwell is at his best because he also doesn't know how to pace a
His
chase.
innings.
Yeah, pace a chase. I don't think so. It is his cup of tea. He doesn't want any targets in mind. He just wants like just unleash me and then I will just go do my thing and whatever comes out of it comes out of it. I mean, that's okay as long as it's working for him. It's nothing to fault at. Very entertaining to watch for the neutral. Going forward to the second game, what do you have to say there?
before that, let's still a little deeper on Australia's squad.
खत्म नहीं
Uh,
किया तू अभी तक ठीक है बोल.
No, I just wanted to add few points like Wade is there in the squad now.
Yes,
So I'm not sure whether he will play tomorrow. So what if he's playing tomorrow? Who is going to sit out for Australia?
I think straight stop, right? Wade is a keeper, so he will keep.
Sorry, not Wade.
Wade is
Uh,
not head.
Head. Sorry.
So I think will Australia play head because if head is going to play, That means you're going to like Warner has performed, Mitch Marsh has performed. Maybe Labuschagne sits out, and Mitch Marsh comes one down. That means you're pushing Smith a little bit further down as well, and Wade opens with Warner.
Yeah, that's what even I think the same. If heads comes or he's playing tomorrow or whenever he's playing, heads comes with Warner as opener. Then one down is Mitch Marsh. Then Smith goes down to number three, number four.
Number four, and number five would be Maxwell. Yeah, Maxwell.
So they
Yeah,
can do that. Maxwell English. What who else is there?
yeah. Then that is then there is bowlers, right? Stark, Hazelwood, Zampa, and either Stoinis or yeah. Then there is Stoinis. Will Stoinis play tomorrow, or
Not
would
sure.
you want
Maybe
to
Green. Tomorrow, where is the match for them? Dharamshala, right?
Dharamshala?
So I think they would go with. I think both are equal
I
when
think
it comes
Stoinis will
to.
play. I think Stoinis will play. I don't think so. He has a magic arm up in this tournament so far. So I think
Yeah,
Stoinis will play. His experience also will come good.
exactly.
Yeah. So I think Stoinis will play. In terms of New Zealand, I don't see any changes. Any changes from what played against India.
No, I don't see they'll be unchanged.
Yeah, they played a very good game against India. It
Yeah.
is just that India batted much better. Kohli coming to the forefront there. It was just the brilliance of Kohli that seed India through. So that's okay. I mean, that's okay. You can lose a game. It is not like they lost the game badly, and they had a lot of positives from that game as well because they managed to run India close.
Yeah.
So that is a great thing to look out for. In terms of the second game, let's move on to the second game now. It's already been like it's almost 40-50 minutes. We are on live trick.
Sure, sure.
Yeah,
Then Bangladesh, Netherlands, the next match.
dead rubber.
Um, yeah, it is
Dead.
a dead rubber. Netherlands want to prove that they can still
They are not
belong to World Cup.
one
They
more win.
one
Yeah,
more win. And Bangladesh, they will see to play freely rather than because they know they are out of the tournament.
yeah.
And they would want to play freely. They would try to
Maybe
give
now is the time to give their youngsters a chance as well. Maybe even the likes of Shakib can sit. I don't think so. It is going to make any difference. I mean,
Everything has gone to. He's gone back to Dhaka.
what is it? Hassan Miraz or Mehdi take over the captaincy, and let them take forward because that is the future of Bangladesh cricket. Uh, I mean, Shakib
Yeah.
just came back into the squad just to captain this, but for this particular World Cup. And now that the campaign is over, maybe they should give it to the youngsters to take over from him.
I mean, he has few days back. He has gone to Dhaka again to get. He gone to his coach to again do batting practice or getting some suggestion from his coach there. He'll be back, I think, tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. But he will be with Bangladesh tomorrow. I'm not sure why he has gone right now to do what.
I mean, Shakib is an enigma. You don't understand Shakib. I mean, he has some of the very good players that he could have picked from, but certain egos come into play. I don't understand what happens there. So it's unfortunate for Bangladesh. I think so. Their golden era is slowly dying down. I hope it is not a plateau for them or a valley. Maybe
Yeah.
they rise up again. Because it is a worrying sign for Bangladesh cricket. If they don't find a hero again, if they don't find a leader like the next Shakib or the next Mushfiqar or the next Tamim Iqbal pretty soon, it is going to be difficult for them. But Tanzit showed promise versus India,
I think
and
They can bank on Shanto as a future
Shanto,
captain.
Shanto, Tanzid, Shoriful,
Sorry.
Shoriful,
Yes.
Shoriful showing promise. So these are the
Mehdi.
maybe
Other
Mehdi,
Mehdi.
yeah, Mehdi Hassan. Yeah. So these are the
Not to
players that they should give the most game time to, and give them maximum opportunities to perform and deliver for Bangladesh. There is no point now sticking with this tried and repeated. I agree, Mahmudullah played well the last game, got a century, but in what cost? Like when everything is lost, you go ahead and hit a century. Like what is the point there?
I mean, Mahmudullah is not your future. So, but rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
invest in your future,
Yeah, I
right?
agree. I mean, I'm sure there will be fans who would say, "How can you drop Hamidullah after a century?" But in what cost did that century come in? When you are already lost the game, the oppositions are not bowling their best bowlers. You're just sitting and rotating strike, and yeah, you hit a few sixes and you do get a century. I agree. It is a valuable century. It is not like it is a World Cup century. It is a very valuable century for Mohammedullah as a person. But how valuable was that century to Bangladesh? I mean, of zero value.
I mean, no offense there or no, like nothing against Mahmudullah. But the innings, how the way he paced his innings, it was actually not right for that chase. Only until it was like towards the like 8 9 batsmen you are down, then you're trying to hit. And even by that time, you were before that you were playing around 70 to 80 strike rate, and in a chase of 380, 360 or something.
It looked like a personal milestone
Yeah,
kind of a game.
exactly. And even in his previous matches, when he used to bat with the tail-enders, he used to expose the tail-enders. He used to take singles
Yeah,
and
I remember. I remember. Yeah, yeah. You should take single. Last ball is.
so what do you think who is going to win his second game, England Netherlands?
Bangladesh. Will they surprise Bangladesh? Netherlands.
I think Bangladesh will win the match tomorrow.
Okay. Bangla will be too strong. I think. Yeah, I would agree with that. The first game, I think Australia will win. You are saying New Zealand will win. The second game, I'm saying Bangla will win. Again, you are saying Bangla will win. Let's see who comes up on top. Uh, Thank you all for who's been staying tuned. Do like the video, do share it among your friends and peers. Do come back to FDM channel every day post 9 p.m. to catch live videos where we do sit and blabber and talk about cricket with the
We'll do
little
some
knowledge that we have
post
about.
About the game, sometimes watch along if the match is interesting.
Yeah, today the match was interesting, and we had to quicken our plans. Our original plan was once the game get over, we can chill and then come on live. But then South Africa had other plans. Yeah, I mean, so South Africa today finally, I think so, sealing the top fourth position, 10 points with
Let's
four more
see the
games in hand.
table. So now South Africa have
10 points
2.0. So they have 10 points. Now they move to top position.
with
Next
four
week,
games with 4 games remaining. No, 3 games remaining.
with 3 games remaining, India with 4 games remaining. New Zealand moved to third now, and Australia fourth. That's the topper of the table for World Cup today.
Will Sri Lanka or Afghanistan create certain upsets?
I mean, yeah, why not?
I would say Afghanistan and Sri Lanka both have a pretty good chance to upset Australia. They have match against Australia, so let's see how they fare. And Sri Lanka is actually peaking right now, very late though, but they are, and they still have chance to qualify. So I think they will give.
Lahiru Kumara shushed us all
I
yesterday.
mean, in one of the matches, I said why they are playing Lairu Kumara. Please insure him
Yeah,
and
all of us. I think so. I think so. All of us took turns on, bagging
Lairu.
on Lahiru Kumara. Maybe he watched the video. Who knows? Like he's like, you know what? We need to
Maybe
be.
he took
We need to
motivation from
shut.
our video and he performed.
No, or he wanted to silence us, but kudos to him. I think so. The comeback of Angelo Matthews also has invigorated the side. A senior person coming back, a leader again. Because I'm sure Kushal Mendes, though, is a senior person in the team. Maybe does is not that game tactics wise, game awareness wise. Maybe Angelo Matthews is a better. It is better that Angelo Matthews is there beside him. So hopefully Sri Lanka and Afghanistan keep fighting because Pakistan dead and out, Bangladesh dead and out, Netherlands dead and out because so already 3 teams just halfway into the tournament, three teams are out of the tournament.
Yeah, and we're just looking for teams. I think it's most probably it will be battle between Sri Lanka and Australia to for the fourth position. So
I hope it is Afghanistan as well, because there's
yeah,
a
even
great.
Afghanistan have chance, but that's still again a lot of permutation and combination.
Yeah, but it is a great story to tell. No, Afghanistan, the country going through so much turmoil, the country who's just come into international cricket what 3 4 years, and they're doing so well. I
I
mean,
mean, in the
if
World
they
Cups, they have played total 3 World Cups, right? 2015, 19, and 23. And previous two editions, they have only one game against that too against Scotland. And this year World Cup, they have toppled two teams
two
and
teams, yeah,
two big teams,
Pakistan and England, who are
the
I mean, they
champions.
are out of the tournament. They are out of
They
the
are the
tournament.
champions.
Yeah, England are the champ. I mean, England have a problem which is. I mean, I don't understand England's problem. That requires a special video. England and their problems. I don't understand. I mean, you were so correct in giving their bowling five. I was like little generous when I gave their bowling like I think so. I gave 6 or 7.
I mean, yeah,
But their ball,
it shows.
their bowling, their bowling. I mean, I think so. The batting also deserves 5. Now that we gave batting 9.
Yeah, I think I gave 8.5 or something to them. Yeah, in one of
Yeah,
the, I just want to bring just a final point before we close out today. In one of the interviews, Joe Root said that in their the county which they play or the format which they played, they don't play much of 50-over games. So obviously, when you're not playing a format regularly or your domestic, it's not promoted that
so
enough. Obviously, it will reflect on your international team as well, right?
no, but he was not complaining about this when they won the World Cup. No,
Obviously, why would they? See, when the problem
no, but
comes, then
no.
only they will be involved.
I think it is England. The problem with England is um, they thought that they can again walk it easily. I mean, they will just come and bamboozle every side with their bat.
They will thought it is just
Unfortunately, it is you don't win games with just the bat alone. You need to bowl as well. Overconfident batting also let them down. The poor bowling any which way, which was expected to let them down, is letting them down.
So I feel that they selected a team based on in a game they are playing two 20-over matches or two 25-over matches. So okay, part-time bowler is fine, okay, and batsman who can
Yeah,
bowl a little bit, that's
yeah.
fine.
In English conditions where the pitches are flat, no matter who is going to bowl, the ball is going to come straight to you. Anybody can bowl. Yeah,
Yeah,
Livingston can bowl 5 overs. Joe Root can bowl 5 overs. Same thing when you have a proper bowler who can extract something from the conditions in a favoring pitch, he will bowl much better than a part timer. That they didn't
exactly.
understand. That basic rule in cricket, they didn't understand. They were just a little bit too overconfident and cocky, and ultimately paid the ultimate prize as well out of the tournament. I mean, I don't see any way back for England. I mean, poor, very poor. This is not a way for a champion to go out. That is a big thing. At least you should make it to the top 4. I mean, for me, New Zealand were still champions. I didn't say England are my champions. I did put out. I think so. My status and all I had changed. England not my champions and all when it happened 4 years ago, because that is no way
okay.
to win a World Cup. Yeah, that is no way to win a World Cup. So that is why.
I mean, today I think
So
we have spoken a lot. Uh,
yes. So let us wind up. I
yeah.
didn't. I think we didn't answer any subscribers' questions. Do you want to go through any? Because I
Let's
because
see if we have like if something which we have not covered when we spoke.
yeah,
Do you see any questions? Let me just open it.
I think we just about covered everything.
I think the last question it is about is England out of the tournament.
Yeah, England is
They
out of
just,
the tournament.
they again same thing. They have to win all their remaining matches and hope for
Hope for
the
other
others
teams
to
to.
go their way. And they are just one loss away from out of completely out of the
And
tournament.
England is yet to play India. England yet to play Pakistan. England yet to play.
Australia.
No, England have played Australia. No, England have not played Australia. No. Yeah. So there is a defeat waiting there itself. So it's okay. I mean, England can pack their bags now. Actually not pack their bags. They have to come back again to India. Maybe like put it in cloakroom, leave it there, go enjoy tour around India, and then come back India. But in the meantime, after the World Cup, we'll have a tournament against Australia, and then our
Yeah, we have T20 series.
yeah T20 series, and then we have a 5-match Test series against England.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's hope England brings a better side than this for that particular Test series. But as far as the World Cup is concerned, I think so. England's game is done, all but done today. Yeah.
Exactly.
Had Pakistan won today, I think so. There have been they would have had a better chance. I mean, they would have had better probabilities if they win their rest of the games. But with the Pakistan's defeat today and South Africa all but securing a top four spot with their superior net run rate, I think England's chances are look very bleak and deservedly so. They didn't play any good cricket. They got two best pitchers to bat in India. Anybody, any dumb kid who any dumb newbie in cricket, if they want to bat anywhere in India, they would say Bangalore
Mumbai
or
and
Mumbai.
Bangalore.
And both the pitches they struggle to bat. I don't understand. They struggle to bat.
They didn't
Mumbai
produce too much. They scored, one match they scored 150, and one match they scored 170.
pathetic. And in the same match, their other team had scored 400 runs. So it was pathetic display from India, from England. I think so. England, there'll be some jobs rolling after the World Cup. There'll be a new. I don't think so. Butler will remain the captain. Because England are very fast with these kind of things. One
Yeah.
poor tournament and coaching staff changes, captain changes, everything changes. But will they keep the same captain for T20 World Cup? Because T20 is a different ball game for England.
Yeah. I think
So let us
it
see.
is more suited in the current generation. It is more suited T20 game.
Yeah.
In 50 over, you will have time to come back again, like at least two times, I would say, come back in a game. But in T20, if you are missing one catch, it's the match over. Or if you have taken momentum, that's over. You can't switch it.
Yeah.
So that will be more suited game for England, I feel.
Yeah. Okay. So final closing thoughts. You're saying New Zealand. I'm saying Australia. Australia to win, and you are backing Bangladesh. And you
Bangladesh.
know what? For fun, I'll back Netherlands. What the heck? I mean, doesn't make
What's there to lose there?
yeah. What's
Nothing.
there to lose? I mean, they're a fun team to watch. Come on, Bas de Lead and Van Meekeren, and I mean, they're a
Rizwan.
very exciting bunch to watch. Yeah, why not? Okay. So thanks for all those who joined us on the live today. Meet us here tomorrow around the same time. We'll be going live post 9:30 p.m. If it is a very interesting game, these guys will join maybe a little later, earlier for the New Zealand and England game. Sorry,
Yeah,
New Zealand and Australia game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until then, let's go
Fundamentals.
fundamentals. Thank you.